But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know.
I want to have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, then come back and fight 2 more.
Remy Ma, cause it's looking like Papoose and Claressa Shields might be cooking up a little mini-me over their baby. They've been moving at lightning speed, looking gigs together, hyping each other up like a real power couple. But the way Claressa Shields has been talking about taking a little step back from boxing to focus on other things, and let's be real, Remy really fumbled the whole bag up cause while she was sitting in a situation that's on its last breath, Papoose and Claressa Shields out here living their best lives.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I probably have 4 boyfriends on.
Now back in December, Remy shook the internet when she dropped screenshots of messages between Papoose and his new lady. Y'all remember, right? Papoose had been trying to keep things hush-hush before Remy put his whole business out there, and baby Claressa Shields was sweating bullets because she knew all that drama was going to bring a whole lot of unwanted attention. Sis had a movie coming out, major projects lined up, and her PR team was like, girl, this ain't the look. But plot twist, turns out folks were actually rooting for Papoose and Claressa. Like the love was unreal. Everybody was just happy. Papoose woke up and realized he could do better, and baby, he did way better. Remy ain't see this coming, and when all blew up in her face, she went radio silent, ain't spoken on Papoose since. No tweets, no shade, no diss track, nothing. Meanwhile, Papoose and Claressa Shields over here thriving, posting up all boot up, and they ain't afraid to let the world see it. Papoose and Claressa Shields really out here living their best lives. How they were just in Hawaii for Valentine's weekend, all cute and cozy in their little matching jackets, sitting courtside at the game like a whole power couple. Then they popped out together for her fight against Danielle Perkins, and baby Papoose ain't just pulled up, he pulled up with a whole rap performance, while Claressa Shields made her grand entrance into the ring. If that ain't support, I don't know what is. And let's talk about how Claressa has been out here glowing. She even posted a video of her and Papoose just vibing, dancing together, playing games. Love really looks good on her. And y'all know these celebs are acting like they don't see what folks say online, but baby Claressa Shields kept it real and said she peeped all the love and support. She straight up said the love y'all show me and Papoose is cool ASF. Meanwhile, Remy over there looking dry and thirsty, trying to spin the block and make things right, but Papoose hit her with a hard note. He let her know real quick that he's exactly where he want to be, and honestly, can you blame him? That man held Remy down while she was locked up, built a whole future with her, wanted a real family just for her to turn around and get caught up with Easy the Block Captain, then try to play innocent tomb about she ain't never cheat girl. Bye. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields ain't do nothing but sings this man's praises on her recent live stream. Sis was all in her feelings, talking about how they both deserve each other and how she's just so blessed to have this kind of love in her life. I know Remy is punching the air right now.
It's cool to see that we do have a great connection, and he understands me. We have, a lot of real life conversations, and we talk every day. So,
But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserves the best, and I am the best. Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. How he speaks to me and stuff is very different.
When Claressa Shields popped up on the Tamron Hall show, she was still singing the same tune. App is holding her down like a real one. She straight up said that he's so supportive, and she finally feels like she can go out here and handle her business without some insecure man feeling threatened by her. Success and strength, baby, that ride or die love is hitting different, and Claressa Shields is eating it up.
You also have been, you found your way to become public about your relationship with rapper Papoose. I saw you take a deep breath when I said that, and I understand why. We got to know Papoose from Love and Hip Hop with Remy Ma, and we know that part of their story. To come out public with a relationship is hard enough when you are famous. It is even more treacherous when everyone has an opinion.
Yes.
When you decided to share, I think it was Hawaii, I'd gone on a vacation or something in Hawaii, when you hit send on the photo to share your relationship.
From what the streets have been saying, Papoose is loving this new chapter with Claressa, and let's keep it real, the public support got him feeling even better cause aside from Remy, he ain't ever showed up for another woman the way he was writing for Claressa, and baby, they must be really enjoying that quality time cause Claressa Shields just dropped the bomb that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. Sis made it crystal clear this ain't no little fling. After 2 more fights this year, she's stepping back from the ring to focus on starting a family before she makes her comeback. And let's be real, nobody saw this coming, but now folks are side-eyeing the situation like, oh, so you taking a break this soon, sis? Are you already pregnant or nah? And while Claressa Shields over here living her best life, Remy Ma, looking like she lost in the sauce, confused, regretful, and watching whatever chance she had with Papoose slip right through her fingers. And even though they are still legally married, word on the street is folks pushing Papoose to go ahead and make it official, finalize that divorce, and lock it down with Claressa Shields before the baby comes. He needs to divorce Remy and move out of her house and do right by Shields, make her an honest woman like you did, Remy. I love them together, and life goes on. It seems like Claressa matches his energy like she genuinely cares for him. I feel like Remy took him for granted. Remy is the one who stepped out many times. Papoose is very happy with the champ, and he should stay right there.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I mean, I've probably had 4 boyfriends online.
I don't know.
I don't
They
know,
both
man.
nice.
They both
but
nice.
it would have to be new lyrics now. Right? Because Joe can't keep doing pump.
Remy Ma really out here keeping Papoose locked down against his will, cause why this man out here practically begging for a divorce and sis still won't set him free. I mean, it done got so bad that Claressa Shields was ready to step in the ring, throwing hands and elbows literally just to knock some into her. And listen, this ain't just about love, word on the streets is Papoose might just be eyeing the alimony check, but let's not act like he ain't pulled Remy Ma down while she was sitting in that cell, keeping her name alive the whole time now that she out here stacking her paper and getting real cozy with Easy the block captain, who by the way already swapped her out for 2 younger chicks. Remy still ain't trying to let Papoose walk. Y'all, this whole thing is getting wild and Claressa Shields ain't here for it. So let's get into it. Claressa Shields been out here showing big love for her man Papoose in the cutest way. Just the other day she popped up on IG with a birthday post that had everybody talking. She said, "A man, happy birthday, King Papoose. So grateful for your life, your laugh, your music, your guidance, your love. You are truly one of one. I pray God bless you with many more years and even quicker hands, because today you're getting all your day punches. Love you, happy birthday, Papoose." That was cute, not her throwing birthday punches, though, cause let's be real, those might actually hurt. But Claressa Shields, oh, she all the way locked in now. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Papoose still ain't put a ring on it, even with all this gossip floating around. And why? Cause Remy Ma out here playing keep away with them divorce papers like it's a game. But let's be real, it ain't, cause Papoose ain't been trying this man, been out here telling folks he been asking for this divorce, not just once or twice now. He said he been pressing her about it multiple times, but Remy Ma is just out here stirring the pot every chance she gets. And this ain't even some mess. The receipts been out. Y'all remember when Remy Ma put them text messages on blast, the ones between Papoose and Claressa Shields, baby, that tea was piping hot. And them messages, Claressa was clearly fed up cause Papoose ain't even let her know when he made it home safe, and sis kept it real, saying, "You were the one who was married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safe." Y'all, she said what she said cause she cares about her man. But Remy Ma, oh, she wasn't done, not even close. Sis went ahead and took it there, accusing Papoose of threatening to call the cops on her and even claiming she got audio of him putting hands on her. Now, of course, Papoose denied all that, but what he did say, Remy just big mad cause he done moved on. And let's not act like we forgot. Back in Christmas 2023, Remy Ma was all booted up with Easy the block captain, and baby, we all remember that rap battle where she straight up admitted she was in love with that man. So how you going to be head over heels for a whole new dude, but still out here refusing to let Papoose go? Somebody make it make sense.
Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline.
But if you thought that was messy, oh, just wait, cause there's more. Claressa Shields and Papoose been out here serving real couple goals, and they even gave folks a little peek into their love life when they jetted off for a whole Valentine's Day vacation, y'all, they were out in Hawaii, just living it up, and the pics they had them soaking up the sun, catching vibes, and just straight up chilling. And Papoose, he was right there kicking off the very first Hawaii Fest. Now, one thing about Papoose, he going handle business, so even in the middle of his little romantic getaway, he still made time to hop on Threads and let the people know what's up. He posted the show was phenomenal. So many stars pulled up. Were records this year. We made history.
The two of us, we can make it if we try.
We all right now, Papoose, while he was out here locking in that bag, Claressa Shields was out here locking in hearts. Sis posted the sweetest little clip of her serenading her man right there on the beach. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, y'all. The love was corny, but oh, it was real. They wasn't the only ones out here getting jiggy with it, cuz listen, this is where things get real serious. Word on the streets is Papoose had this full romantic getaway planned for a while, and get this, the man was trying to make it official. Allegedly, Papoose was hoping to have that divorce from Remy finalized before the trip, so he could pop the big question to Claressa Shields on Valentine's Day. I mean, just picture it, Hawaii, the vibes, the romance in the air, it would have been perfect. But guess who had to come through and mess it all up? Yep, Remy Ma. And why? Cause things with her new boo, Easy the Block Captain, weren't going how she got they would. So now she out here playing games and blocking Papoose from moving on. And let's be real, Remy been peeped how Papoose out here giving Claressa Shields the same love and support she used to get back in the day. And oh, you know that got her feeling some type of way. I mean, remember when Papoose performed at Claressa Shields' boxing match while she made her entrance? Who y'all, that's a whole new level of love and hype that Remy is probably missing right about now. And watching him show up and show out for another one like that, yeah, that's got to sting. But you really got to ask, is this just about her being a bitter ex, or is there more to it? Cause the way Remy holding on this tight, oh, it's giving, what are you really afraid of? Well, now reports are billing that the real reason Remy won't sign them divorce papers is cause she knows Papoose coming for the alimony bag. CIS is not trying to cough up them coins. See, when one partner makes more money in a marriage, the one with less income is usually entitled to spousal support, aka alimony, after the split. And let's not act brand new. Papoose was the one holding it down all them years. When courts decide on alimony, they look at things like how long the marriage lasted, the income gap, and the contributions made during their relationship. And when you look at Remy and Papoose's history, who they was together for 11 years, that's over a decade, y'all, they started dating back in 2004, got married in 2008, and their relationship officially ended in 2023. And here's where it gets even crazier. They got married over the phone while Remy was locked up in 2008. Now, if that ain't dedication, I don't know what is. But let's not forget Papoose stayed 10 toes down through everything. When Remy got sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose was right there. She got out in 2014, and he was still holding it down. They even had a whole vow renewal wedding in 2015, and by 2018, they welcomed their baby girl, Reminisce Mackenzie. Papoose held Remy down through some of the hardest years of her life. And now that we are talking about who deserves some support, oh yeah, he definitely got a case. But let's get into this money, cause this is where things get real messy. Remy Ma's net worth is estimated to be around $4 million. And baby, that's a whole lot more than what Papoose is sitting on. So when she looks at them divorce papers, she already knows they most likely about to hit her with them alimony payments. A big chunk of Remy's money comes from record sales, reality TV checks, and her clothing line. And we can't forget about her 2006 debut album. There's something about Remy based on a true story. That album was a critical success. She might not have blown up like some of her peers, but sis always got her respect. She's been nominated for Best Female Hip Hop Artist at the BET Awards 4 times and even took home a win, and that's not nothing.
The most amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
What I'll marry you again?
What I want to say is, will you marry me again?
But let's keep it real. Even when Remy was locked up, she still stayed active in the music. GSI dropped several mixtapes from behind bars. And you know who was out here promoting and making sure they made some coin? Papoose. He kept her name alive when she couldn't do it herself. He was out here pushing her music, making sure people didn't forget about her and keeping that bag in motion. That's real love and real work. and best believe all that effort put some serious money in Remy's pockets.
I want to thank God first and foremost. I've been through a lot. To everybody who think there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lot.
Remy finally got out in 2014. She and Papoose took their love story straight to the small screen with VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. But it didn't stop there. They got into multiple spin-offs too. And guess who was right there helping secure those checks, Papoose? And let's be clear, he wasn't just some background character. Nah, he was a whole part of the storyline, their love, their struggles, their family. All of that was the reason people kept tuning in. So let's not act like Papoose wasn't just as much a star of the show as Remy was, because yeah, he definitely played a role in bringing in those TV.
Were you surprised when Papoose wanted to marry you? After you guys sent this, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was on it. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind. I could definitely say that.
When Remy launched the Remy Ma collection in 2018, it was another bag, but best believe Papoose played a role in making that happen too. A portion of the proceeds went to support women and families affected by incarceration, which was a dope move, but let's not act like Papoose wasn't out here putting in work for that brand.
Besides the great performances, like it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident where Ra and one of Andy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to shoot someone in the road.
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me. Like a football field away.
Rocking the men's were at events, making sure it got seen and pulling attention straight to the collection, the kind of promo he was doing. Oh, that's the same type of marketing that brands pay big money for. So if we're going to talk about how Remy made her money, we also got to talk about how much Papoose was grinding behind the scenes to help build that brand. Now, this is where things get even deeper. While Remy was locked up, her then teenage son, Jason Scott, was being cared for by Papoose. That man stepped up and played the role of a father figure when Remy couldn't be there, and let's be real, that's a huge responsibility, one he took on without hesitation. But this is where things took a real heartbreaking turn after Remy got out. Her son Jason ended up getting arrested and charged in connection with a 2021 fatal shooting in Queens, New York. He's now facing first-degree murder charges and a whole list of related offenses. And while that's a tragic situation all around, it just goes to show how much stability Papoose was providing while Remy was away. He was holding down the household, taking care of her kid, and keeping everything together, and that ain't something you can ever put a price on.
Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a...
So when we talk about this divorce and why Remy's dragging her feet, it's looking more and more like she knows Papoose got a strong case for that alimony bag. And what about Claressa Shields? Oh, you already know she's heated over all this because Remy's out here stalling and slowing down her whole wedding plans. And let's be real, Claressa Shields is not the type to sit quietly when things ain't moving how they supposed to. And let's not act like this is just some fling between her and Papoose. Claressa Shields is out here loving that man out loud. She calling him her king, her love, her everything. She ain't just playing around. Nah, sis is all in.
King, for love, for everything. She ain't just playing around. Nah, sis is all in.
Because I'm a Pisces, I love really, really, really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who want to, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. And nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
Now they are stuck. Claressa Shields can't even take that next step with Papoose because he's still legally tied to another woman. Now imagine being ready to start your life with somebody, but there's a big old roadblock that just won't move. And to make things worse, the roadblock, aka Remy, stays in their shadow, stirring the pot and causing drama every chance she gets. But let's be real for a sec, for a millisecond. Any woman would be heated if they were in Claressa Shields' shoes. She's out here loving this man, supporting him, and getting caught up in his mess with his ex. It's frustrating, it's messy, and it's exhausting at this point. You gotta wonder how long Claressa Shields' patience is going to last before she starts demanding some real answers and some real action. But I got to ask you all, do you think Remy is really holding on because she still loves Pap? Or is this just about that alimony check she knows is on the way? Do y'all think Claressa Shields is going to stick around through all this drama? Or is she eventually going to get fed up and walk away? And most importantly, how long is Papoose supposed to wait before Remy finally lets him go? I need to know what y'all think about this, so hit those comments down below and let me know. And while you are at it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn those notifications on so you never miss the tea. Also check out this next video on your end screen, because trust me, it's messy as messy gets and you don't want to miss it.